I will never leave them like you left me.
Kelly Clarkson just postponed her Las Vegas shows, and hours later, the reason became heartbreakingly clear. Her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, is gone after a 3-year battle with cancer. On August 6, 2025, Kelly told fans her remaining studio sessions at Caesar's Palace, August 8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th, were canceled. Her words were short but heavy. This past year, my children's father has been ill, and at this moment I need to be fully present for them. It was a sharp turn from just a month earlier when she postponed her July 4th opening weekend 90 minutes before showtime due to vocal strain. That time it was her voice. This time it was something far deeper. But to understand the weight of that message, you need to know what these shows meant to her and her fans. The studio sessions weren't a standard Vegas spectacle. They were intimate, stripped down, designed for real connection with the audience. Every ticket holder expected a personal experience, not just a concert. So when Kelly pulled the plug, it wasn't just a disappointment. It signaled a major personal shift. And that shift takes us straight back to where this all began, her relationship with Brandon Blackstock. Kelly and Brandon married in October 2013 after dating for about a year. Brandon was a talent manager with country music ties, working with names like Blake Shelton. Their marriage blended families. He had 2 older children from a previous relationship, and together they welcomed River Rose in 2014 and Remington Remy in 2016. By June 2020, the marriage was over. Kelly filed for divorce, and it became a long public battle before being finalized in March 2022. But despite the legal fights, one thing never changed: their connection through their kids. And those kids had just been part of a moment that now feels haunting in hindsight. At her August 2nd Vegas show, River and Remy joined Kelly on stage. She told them in front of the crowd, "I love you so much. I'm so proud of you both. You're fearless and bold." It was a sweet family moment. Now, days later, it's also one of the last public moments they'd have before losing their father. And just 48 hours after that moment, the news came. On August 7th, Brandon's family released a short statement. He had died peacefully, surrounded by loved ones, after more than 3 years battling cancer. No details on the illness were shared, and until Kelly's August 6th post, it had never been made public. But there was one earlier clue, a quiet public appearance that now stands as one of his last. In March 2024, Brandon was photographed at the Houston Rodeo with family. He looked happy, smiling for the camera, a moment that, at the time, gave no hint of the private battle he was facing. For those who knew, it was likely a cherished family day. For the public, it's now a bittersweet final image. And it's in moments like this that the grief becomes complicated, especially for Kelly. Kelly's 2023 album Chemistry didn't hold back about the pain of their split. Many of its songs were written in the raw aftermath, capturing anger and heartbreak. But grief doesn't follow the same script as divorce. For River and Remy, this is the loss of their father. For Kelly, it's the challenge of helping them through while processing her own history with him. And now, looking back, another mystery from earlier this year suddenly makes sense. In March 2025, Kelly missed several episodes of The Kelly Clarkson Show. The official explanation: a personal matter. Speculation ran wild, from contract negotiations to her own health struggles. People later confirmed the truth. Her absence was tied to Brandon's illness. She was managing the emotional impact on her children while navigating her own private grief, which makes her next decision even more telling. Kelly could have ended months of rumors by revealing Brandon's condition. She didn't. That choice kept her children's world smaller, quieter, and shielded from public scrutiny. It also meant taking hits from the rumor mill, letting the speculation play out unchecked. But for Kelly, the priority wasn't public perception. It was dignity for her family. And now, with the truth out, her priorities have shifted again. The Vegas residency is on hold. The talk show will return when it can. Kelly's focus is on her children, ensuring they remember their father for who he was in life, not just through the lens of a divorce. She's spoken before about protecting her kids from the harshest parts of fame. That belief is now more than a parenting philosophy. It's a daily reality. What started as a postponed show became a story about respect, loss, and quiet strength. Kelly Clarkson didn't reveal Brandon Blackstock's illness until the end, not to protect a brand, but to protect the people who mattered most. For River and Remy, that privacy might be the most enduring gift their mother could give.
My biggest dream was to have a successful marriage and successful family in whatever form that was going to be for me. I had a thing for him, he was a successful guy, and it's very hard for women in this industry to date and meet a guy that doesn't have some kind of inferior complex that, with your spotlight situation.
I will not make the same mistakes. I will not let myself cause my heart so much misery. I will not break the way you did.
It's very hard to find someone that is very comfortable in their skin and can take that. But he grew up with it. It was so attractive to find someone that was so breezy.
And everyone deserves that moment. And that's why we crave it. It's because you want that. You see it with other people and you're like, oh man, I deserve that. Like, why can't I have that? But not everyone gets that.
Have you stayed in touch with your father?
If someone presents such a cancerous environment and that just keeps hurting you, you should just not have that person in your life.
Search for in a man.
I was very much a gypsy at heart, and I just never thought I'd get married or have kids.
And I found this man that is so loving. And so it's like piece by piece, he picked up all the pieces of me, put them back together. I didn't even know men like that existed. So I very much lucked out.
I am not alone for the first time for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm very happy. I'm such a mom. I can't talk about my kid.
I love you so much.
Happy birthday, baby. I love you more than you'll ever know.